And he's one of Capital's own, one of the best players that's ever put
ever
on
had,
that uniform. I remember him in epic battles with Beckley in Beckley's heyday as well, and just a tremendous player. I think they beat Beckley in a triple overtime game years ago that really put Cookie Miller on the map. And I hate to see Coach Green leave from Capital. He did a great job with them, but Cookie Miller will get that team, get the athletes come out and play, and that's a good job to have.
So our lineup here, of course, we start this morning, as we told you, here at the top of the hour at 10 o'clock. It'll be Oak Hill Hurricane. That'll be followed by Pikeview and Westside at 11:45. It'll be Beckley and Nitro at 1:30. Greenbrier East and Charleston Catholic at 3:15, and Wyoming East and Independence at 5 o'clock. These are all boys scrimmages. Of course, the girls' season's already got underway, and we'll begin our coverage of girls basketball next week. We're going to take a break and get you ready for the opening tip of this scrimmage here in the Little General C. Adam Toney preseason showcase, as we're streaming live here at Shady Spring High School on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankancity.com.
If you need a lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. And yes, we have the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing and directing. And I'm not sure who's our camera person this morning. Maybe the brains of the outfits. Faith Alexander, heavy hitter, is going to write it down for me. I'm not sure who we have, but nevertheless, I know we got a good one. But, Eric, we're ready for basketball, as it'll be the Hurricane Redskins, coached by Lance Sutherland, one of the good guys, as there's so many good guys in the coaching profession. By the way, Chase Bowman is our camera person, by the way. And for the Oak Hill Red Devils, got a new head coach. Benitez Jackson was a longtime head coach there, did a great job. He moved on to become the assistant coach at the men's team at WVU Tech, and Andy Keys now in charge at the Oak Hill Red Devils.
Yeah, and I think Andy Keys was probably on
he
the
was,
staff,
yes.
and I remember him just by looking at him. So Not a lot would change for the kids, and that's good when you transition like that, Mayor. So you probably want to, insert some of your new ideas, but you want to keep the base stuff that you probably ran that the kids are familiar with.
Our broadcast this morning is brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Leisure Lanes is having their New Year's Eve party, and they still have lanes available. And Eric and I have been to several of these New Year's Eve rock and roll parties at Leisure Lanes, and it's a great time. Unlimited bowling, futuristic bowling with music, glowing lanes, the light show. Like I said, they still have lanes available. You can make your reservation by calling Leisure Lanes at 304-253-7328. Also, our games are brought to you in part by United Coal Company, and you can apply for a job with Infinity United Coal. You can apply online through the Facebook page at United Coal Company, or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack located on Independence Road in Sophia. As we take a look at the starting lineups, Eric, the home team will be Oak Hill. They'll wear the white uniforms trimmed in red. Hurricane will wear black uniforms trimmed in red and white. And I'll have you go ahead and get the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Hurricane Redskins.
Hey, going for Hurricane in the starting lineup is JoJo Green, Carson and Parker Odell, Tyler Baxter, and Jack Willis.
So that's how Hurricane will go for Lance Sutherland. For Andy Keys, the Oak Hill Red Devils will go with Cole Nelson, Levi Kiska, Carter Richardson, Amani Hicks, and Brent Conley. And we're moments away from getting this game underway. And the way they do it, Eric, did a game last night in which South Charleston beat Shady 44-38. They wear their actual game uniforms, which helps us out a great deal. So we can now see the numbers and know who the players are. And it's just like a regular game. The only difference is when we go to quarters, it starts all over again. But I'll keep a running score of the total game. And you also have keeping the book.
For us, I don't know what
we'll
it was
know
at the end of the game.
Yeah. All right. So we're ready to get this underway. And it'll be Conley for Oak Hill in the center circle to jump for the Red Devils. And it'll be Green, JoJo Green, ready to jump for the Hurricane Redskins, ready to put the ball in the air. And sit down to your breakfast or brunch this morning. Enjoy some basketball here on Video Productions. All right, ball's in the air, and I think we'll have to redo it.
Yeah, I think the referees are in preseason form as well, right, on the tip.
All right, ball's in the air, and the tip is controlled by Hurricane going to the basket to our right. So let's see, looks like Oak Hill going to start out in the zone there, Eric. And a three from the right side is too strong, and we got a foul on the rebound. That three ball was put up by Green.
Yeah. Now it's going to be a whistle on Hurricane on Tyler Baxter picking up his first foul. A little push in the back on the rebound.
So here's the Red Devils. Hicks will bring it up. And once again, Red Devils here on offense, and Hurricane in a zone. Nice spin move to the basket with a beautiful left-hand finish by Kiska.
And I remember Kiska from last year. Great offensive skills.
Yes.
Can step out and shoot the three and really get to the rim as he displayed on that play.
Yeah, when I was getting the lineups, I remember Kiska and Conley, same way. Conley able to shoot a three. We did Oak Hill a couple games last year. One I know against Beckley last year.
And those kids can get hot and really fill it up.
Here's a three by Hurricane. That's too strong, but they get an offensive rebound. That three ball was put up by Carson Odell.
It's going to be a travel.
Turnover, yep.
First three shots, and that's just the way the basketball is played now. Got a good rebound, that being Hurricane. Had a easy two. They throw it out.
Go for the three.
And then go for the three, and then creates a turnover.
So here comes the Red Devils on the attack.
I'm all with shooting the three, but take the best available shot.
Yeah, and of course, everybody's always, wanting to shoot the three, especially when it goes in, right?
That's correct, but I could get the two, go into the hole, and get a three that way as well.
Yeah, they don't play that way anymore. Here's Conley on the dribble. Conley takes it back out. Now it looks like Hurricane got out of that zone, going to go man-to-man. And here's Hicks dialing up from distance, and he knocks it down.
Monty Hicks with the first tray of the day as Oak Hill starts with a 5-zip lead.
Oak Hill will extend the zone. Hurricane trying to find somebody free in that zone. Nice pass into the lane. A little short shot is good. That was nice ball movement, and that's good by Willis.
Yeah, Jack Willis listened to us right there. He was the one that passed up there earlier, too.
Yep, and then he got in the lane and able to finish right there about 5 feet from the hoop. Around the horn they go. Trying to get the ball down low to Conley, and the Red Devils turn it over.
Yeah, just a tad good. good intentions by Hicks right there, just a little late with the pass.
Trying to get the ball down low. Ball's free. Still fighting for the loose ball. Good hustle by both teams, and we got a held ball. The arrow will give it to Oak Hill. We watch this last 3 ball right here. That's Hicks dialing it up.
Hey, just great pass, though. A good pass. Hit him in the shooter in the pocket.
Able to step right into the three.
Into the shot.
Yep. Here's Kiska over into the corner. Set up 3, a little strong. That 3 put up by Cole Nelson was, like I said, a little strong, and back the other way come the Redskins.
Good flow to the game right now. Good, to be this early, kids.
Yeah, kids are ready to play. I think if you tell them it's time to play, it doesn't really matter what time of day or night it is. Down into the lane with the left hand, and a nice finish by Willis again.
Hey, and Willis is doing what he needs to do right there. Nice cut to the basket to get the easy 2.
And I like how he shot that with his offhand, with the left hand for the basket. And now here's a turnover. And back the other way now will be as we watch this last play.
Yeah, nice dribble drive and nice cut. And as you said, finishing with the offhand. Because I think if he shoots it with the right, that might get blocked.
So here's Hurricane with a chance to get their first lead of the game. And they got a turnover. Oak Hill did a good job extending out their pressure.
Well, the spacing was poor there for Hurricane. And one thing you can't do against the zone, you have to really move the ball. You can't let it, stand in your hands too much, and that's how you create dribbling lanes and shooting lanes.
You're right. They were at that time they were too stagnant offensively.
Yeah, it was a 2-man game in the corner, right where you can get trapped.
Coming up on 4.5 of the opening quarter, here's Conley, 16-footer from the right side, needs a roll, can't get it. And Hurricane with a chance to get their first lead. Here's a 3, a step-in 3, back iron no good. That 3 was put up by Parker Odell, but the long rebound comes to Hurricane. So another crack at it for the Redskins.
And right now, our Hurricanes starting out 0 for 4 from 3. Make it
0 for 5. But there's an offensive rebound and a foul. And that's a power rebound by Green for Hurricane.
It's going to be on Armani Hicks. Hacked him as he was coming down with the rebound.
All right, checking in the game will be Antonio Hicks will check into the ball game for Oak Hill, number 3. And Hurricane will inbound the ball under their own basket. It'll be Carson Odell to put it in play. We're at the halfway point of the first quarter. And that's one thing we talked about, Eric. You can see here with that zone, you got to keep the ball moving. There's a 3 over the zone and good from the near corner. Carson Odell knocks it down.
And Carson Odell breaks the 0 for 6 start from 3.
And Hurricane right now on a 7-0 run. After Oak Hill had scored the first 5, Hurricane now with the last 7. Around the horn goes the Red Devils. Here's a 3 from the left side is good. Good looking shot by Kiska.
Kiska with 5 of the 8 points. Mr. Inside Out, 1 deuce and 1 tray.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Kiska's got a lot of good offensive skills, and he shot that with a lot of confidence and knocked it down. Around the horn, good ball movement. There's a turnover. Probably should have shot it.
Well, or passed it. I think his first look was to pass it, and then once he stepped through, it created steps. But as you saw, once he got it back, as if we see working around the horn here, look, one more pass.
Yep.
But I think the defender closed out as he was about to pass, and that created a turnover.
Here the Red Devils with it. Here's a 3. As one thing, it's raining 3s. Teams aren't bashful about shooting the 3s, are they?
Hey, the snow ended. They said it's time to make it rain in the gymnasium here.
Here's a deep 3. That won't go. That 3 that time was put up by Nelson, but Oak Hill with a 3rd opportunity.
As you can see, both teams have the green light from behind the arc, right?
Yeah. Well, both teams got guys that can make it. Right now, they haven't done that consistently. Here's Conley with it. Conley will spot up, shoot it, knock it down. That's a 2.
That had 0 rotation, that ball, but good offense by Brent Conley.
So back on the attack here are the Hurricane Redskins.
Another 5-0 run, though, for Oak Hill.
Here's a 3, back iron, no good. And like you said, both teams, I think all 5 players have the green light to put it up. Here's a break. Oak Hill off the break with a little short hook on the right side is good, and Let's see. I was screened out.
That's Kiska with his 7th point of the first quarter.
7-0 Red Devil run after Hurricane had a 7-0 run. Around the horn they go. There's a drive and there's a turnover. And here's Amani Hicks. Good ball movement. Kiska will dial it up for 3.
Second 3 of the quarter as Hurricane will take a timeout.
And that's a 10-0 run, a timeout with 1:41 remaining in the quarter. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here and tell you that the broadcast is brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Love me some Cracker Barrel. Went to Cracker Barrel the other morning, got me some delicious pig. Love me some eggs, some bacon from the great folks at Cracker Barrel. Also, the game here this morning and throughout the day brought to you by Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker, 304-256-0101. You can check him out at wvexitelevation.com. Well, that's a good timeout for Hurricane as Oak Hill Eric with some hot shooting gets on a 10-0 run to take this 15-7 lead.
Yeah, good ball movement, sharing the ball. No, it looks like, a we instead of me team at the moment because they're sharing and really good, better, best on their passing and shot selection.
Another thing, too, I think the pressure Oak Hill has extended that now they look like they're going to get into man-to-man. They played zone for the biggest part of the quarter, and now they come out of the zone. And, of course, in these preseason scrimmage, Eric, because we have an offensive foul, coaches want to try a little bit of everything. It's not like you'd coach like a regular season game because you want to try different things.
Yeah, I didn't see who that foul was whistled on, but you're exactly right. And especially, I read a lot, and I read something that most coaches coming out of timeouts like to try to switch their defenses up because usually the timeout is taken to attack whatever defense you're playing at the moment.
So here's the Red Devils on the attack. Conley with it now. Kiska has it way out high coming up on the final minute of the quarter. Kiska into the lane. Here's a 3, and it's in and out. That was a good look at a 3 that time that wouldn't go for Monty Hicks. Back the other way, 3 ball for Hurricane, too short, but an offensive rebound as that 3 was put up by Carson Odell.
Going to be a foul on the reach.
Yep.
That's going to be on Cole Nelson.
Of course, each team is committed 2 fouls. You don't shoot till you get to the 5th team foul, and of course it's 2 shots. And I think that's something that's really helped make the games more flowable by doing that.
We both, you and I both were happy when they implemented, that. And I think it helps defensively, and it doesn't penalize, a team that plays good defense because once you get in the bonus back in the day in the third quarter, they're shooting his free throws from there on out.
Way, yeah. Here's a screen.
Mismatch.
Trying to get the ball down to Green. They double teaming. I thought maybe he would go up with that. He doesn't. They battle for the loose ball. Good hustle by both teams. Into the lane, there's a foul, and it'll be 2 shots. And let's see who that was that got fouled for Hurricane. That was screened out. I believe that was Carson Odell, and it is Odell that'll step to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was going to be on Antonio Hicks, who picks up the foul, hacking him in the act.
So Carson Odell will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. Our first free throws of the contest. And that's why, Eric, this does work out because here with 25 seconds left in the quarter, we get our first free throw.
Yeah, and I just think it helps the flow of the game as Odell's able to knock out the first one.
Yeah, making that first one, that stops a 10-0 Oak Hill run. Second free throw on its way. Looks good and is. He got them both. So we'll see if it'll be last shot time. 25 seconds might be too much time left on the clock.
You know the history of us saying that.
Yeah. But as soon as I say it, maybe correctly, as Hicks walks it up. But Hurricane forced the shot by Kiska in the corner. It's short. Battle for the rebound, and it's loose. Ran down by Hicks. Oak Hill have one more chance at it. And there's a foul with 9 seconds left in the quarter.
And that's going to be whistled on Carson Odell. And you're right. That shot was taken out of necessity because Hurricane went to a run and jump trap, and it was a wide open shot. So why not take it if you're Kiska?
So with 9.2 remaining in the quarter, Oak Hill will probably more than likely, I would say, will hold it for the final shot. Here's Conley with it. They're going to have to get a shot off. Will they? I don't think they will, and they will not. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, it's a 15-9 lead for the Oak Hill Red Devils over Hurricane. We'll take a break. Be right back to Shady High School after this here on Video Productions.
A lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. and Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, as this is the first of 5 scrimmage games here in this little General C. Adam Toney preseason showcase. And Eric, so far the first quarter, there was a lot to like from both teams, a 15-9 Oak Hill lead as we start the second quarter. And for you people watching it, as you can see on the screen, it'll go back to 0-0. You know, we'll keep the total score, but I don't know why the coaches or why they want to do it like this. Everything else is like a real game except for this portion of it.
Yeah, and one thing to go back to that first quarter, I think the only thing that Oak Hill coaches are not pleased with is the way they handle that end of quarter, because that could be the game. Say that's the end of the game. You have to be able to end of the quarter to make plays like that.
And you know they had 25 seconds because you remember with 25 seconds I said,
seconds.
Will this could be the last shot?
And I think Coach Sutherland switching to that trap where they ran and jumped. I think it really took them out of the flow of their offense.
Yeah, because it looked like it definitely caught them by surprise.
Yeah, it caught them by surprise. It definitely did.
So we're going to have a substitution. I think the young man Kiska's got a little blood there on his uniform. And the new player into the game for Oak Hill will be Carter Richardson. Actually, he started, but now he's back in there. Carter Richardson, number 0, is into the game for the Red Devils. Hurricane will have the first possession of the second quarter. And here's a 3, and it won't go. They battle for the loose ball. And Oak Hill Hicks comes out of there with it.
1 for 10 from the three-point line.
Wow. So here comes the Red Devils. They'll push it up. Here's a 3. And back iron is that 3 ball that time. Was no good, and that was put up by Antonio Hicks. So there's 2 Hickses. Yes. There's 2 Hickses on the floor for the Red Devils.
Yeah, Armani and Antonio.
Yes. As there are 2 Odells for Hurricane.
Yeah.
So, like, who's on first? What's on second? Hey, Abbott, where's Costello? You know, Eric, we're really –
hey, Abbott and Costello, hey, those are your 2 brothers.
Yeah. But
Harris and Mario.
Matt and Mario. Yeah, but I'm really dating myself when I say that. Here's Green. He had it inside. Looked like they're trying to really get the ball to Green. He could perhaps be a mismatch. There's a foul.
Well, missed that
3.
on the closeout.
Yeah, I thought they were call a foul as Odell missed the 3, and then Green on the putback. He misses it back the other way. Hicks attacks the basket, lays it up, and he can't finish. That was a nice take to the basket that time.
Yeah, I was going to say, great 1-on-3 take. Got to the rim, not able to finish.
And whip it across the way. Here's a 3 ball on the far side. That's too strong.
1 for 12.
Yeah, and that 3 ball was put up by Parker Odell, one of the 2 Odells on the floor for Hurricane, but Green runs it down. That's one thing. No matter how many they miss, they're not shy about putting it back up. Because eventually they think it's going to go in, right?
Well, you know, the game has been changing, but I think the Boston Celtics, I think they've really changed how basketball is played now.
The way they shoot it through. Yeah, also, Brian Goshen's in for Hurricane. He missed that last shot into the lane. Little short shot is put up. Is no good. There's a foul, and Kiska will get to the line to shoot 2. So
that foul was whistled on.
Let's see. I'm not sure.
Odell. Parker Odell.
So Kiska will shoot a pair. The actual game score is 15-9 in favor of Oak Hill. Free throws no good. We're almost 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oak Hill will also have a new substitution here. And let's see who they got into the lineup. Tom Jones right here. Oak Hill years ago, you might remember this, Eric, they had a really good player. He's about 6'9".
Speedy Jones,
yes,
baby.
Yes. But both of those free throws were missed, and here's Herkin back on the other way, and a nice play by Carson Odell to lay it up and in.
Yeah, you got to love, Tom Speedy Jones was a great player.
He was a very good player for Oak Hill. He was about 6'9", if I recall. As we watch this last bucket here by Herkin, nice take there by Odell, kind of weaving his way through the sunlight there on the court.
Yeah, and way to get it out of the, get it out and up the court if you're Herkin. Really beat not good transition defense by Oak Hill there.
Greenway out high, and they throw it away. Drew Spolrich was in there, and he threw that away for Herkin. He had just checked into the lineup. So the Red Devils will have the ball on the turnover. 5.5 here for the first half. The overall score is 15-11 in favor of Oak Hill, and they turn it over.
And as crisp and good as that first quarter was, this been a lot of turnovers, not really playing sound basketball.
Yeah, a little sloppy here to start the first, couple 2.5 minutes here of this second quarter. So here's Herkin with the ball. Like I said, when we at the end of each quarter, it goes back to 0-0. I don't know why they do it like that in the scrimmage, but it's 15-11 is the overall score, and there's another turnover, and you're right, it's not been as sharp because now Oak Hill has it, and they turn it back over. And look at that, 3 straight turnovers. Here's Kiska going hard to the basket, and he couldn't finish. He went right by the defender, laid it up, and a little too strong. And here's Herkin back on the attack. Open 3 is too strong. And that was a good look, too, Eric. Wide open 3 for Carson Odell. Just couldn't make it.
Yeah, just couldn't get it down.
But there's maybe a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the way I like it right here. Just get it in the middle, and Carson Odell able to get it up and get the hoop in the horn.
And we'll go to the line to try to polish off a three-point play. Checking into the lineup for Oak Hill will be Teron Thomas.
And that foul was whistled on Carter Richardson for Oak Hill.
So Teron Thomas checks into the Oak Hill lineup. I know you got – he's wearing – that's what's on that roster. That's in Cole. It's a good thing we're sitting as close as we are to the bench to know that that is not Teron Thomas. Cole Nelson.
Cole Nelson,
we got him at number 11, so Cole Nelson is 15. Is that correct? Yes. That is correct. So, yeah, I see that. He had blood on his jersey. He had to change.
Oh, that's right.
So Cole Nelson is now number 15.
Which, can we talk about that rule? Can we get rid of – can we get rid of the rule, the blood on the jersey?
I guess we can if it was up to you and I, right? All right, so with the free throw made, and it's 15-14, a 5-0 run for Herkin here in this second quarter. But I'm glad we're sitting as close to the Oak Hill bench as we are, because I wouldn't know one kid from the other, just know the numbers they gave us. And as I say that, yet another turnover here in the second quarter as Oak Hill turns it over.
Okay, I'm missing something here. There was a
three-point play made by Odell to cut it to 1 point, 15-14.
For Herkin, but who made the other two in that opening quarter?
There's a missed shot. Here are the Red Devils. Here's a 3 from the corner. That's too strong. And they got a new player into the game for Oak Hill.
And Oak Hill's gone cold to start this quarter.
Right. That was Tom Jones. I'd mentioned he was in there before. He's the one that shot that last 3. We're coming up on the halfway point of second quarter. And like I said, the first quarter played pretty good. A lot of turnovers. Nice spin move and a finish by Green.
JoJo Green with the nice spin and finishing with the left.
And now Herkin has started this on a 7-0 run.
And it's taken a 16-15 lead.
Yeah, right. So what do we got? A full timeout. We'll take it with and be right back here on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor today.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. The game here this morning is brought to you in part by United Coal Company and Infinity Coal. They're one and the same, of course. Infinity Co. offers a no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company-matching 401k plan. You can apply on the Facebook page at United Co., or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack on Independence Road in Sophia, West Virginia. Well, I think now we got everything kind of figured out here, Eric, and we do know this has been a game of runs. As you know, Oak Hill had a good 10-0 run in that first quarter, but to start the second quarter, the Red Devils haven't scored, and Hurricane on a 7-0 run through the first 4 minutes and some change of the second quarter.
And sandwiched in between that was 2 5-0 runs by each team.
Yeah. So the actual running score is 16-15 in favor of Hurricane, and the Red Devils will have the ball out of the timeout.
And let's see what they choose to run here out of this timeout, what set that they run against this zone.
Yeah, Hurricane now back in a zone, working it around. They get the ball inside. Nice pass. Jones has his shot blocked from behind, but the Red Devils able to keep possession of it. Richardson able to get it. They're battling inside. The shot won't go. There's a foul, and it'll be Kiska getting to the line for the Red Devils.
Kiska, 2 good looks at it as we see him going to the hoop here, and I don't know who they whistled that on. I think it's going to be on JoJo Green as he was swiping at the ball.
Kiska makes the free throw, so that'll stop the temporary bleeding for now, as it was a 7-0 run to start this quarter by Hurricane, and Kiska makes them both to put Oak Hill back in front, 17-16.
And Kiska leads all scorers right now with 12 points.
So he got 12 of the team's 17. Here's Odell on the baseline drive. Has it swatted. Good defense that time by Oak Hill.
Yeah, Carter Richardson with the block. Stayed the course, went vertical, and good swipe.
Here's the Red Devils with Kiska with it now. We're under 3 for the half. Kiska spins, a little out of control, turns it over. Red Devils get back pretty good defensively. And actually, I thought they did a really good job because it looked like Hurricane was going to have maybe
they had some numbers.
A run out, for a layup. Getting the ball down low. I think there's a place that Hurricane can really go. They double-team Green in the post. He throws it out for a 3. It won't go, but there's Green with an offensive rebound. A little fall away into the lane. It won't go. And Kiska skies high for the rebound for Oak Hill.
Well, Green has been a man amongst boys on the glass, just not getting anything to go.
So here's Nelson with it. And now they're going to, Coach Keys hollering out, calling a play. Kiska got Ronald Thomas into the game for Oak Hill. And here's Hurricane back the other way, and a nice finish. Good take to the basket by Tyler Baxter. And that will give Hurricane a 1-point lead. Baxter made that basket, is 5, and also Eric into the game for Oak Hill is Ronald Thomas. Here's around the horn they go. Kiska has it now. The overall lead is Hurricane 18-17. Thomas with it. He'll penetrate into the lane, a little floater off the glass, and it hung up there. Wasn't sure it was going to go in. Had just enough English, and it goes for Thomas.
Ron Thomas gets into the game and gives them some instant offense. Oak Hill, much needed offense here in this second quarter.
So it's a 1-point advantage for Oak Hill at 19-18, coming up on the final minute of the half. Hurricane working the ball around. And I think there's a spot they can go, just not able to finish his Green.
Yeah, but I'd keep attacking because he's been getting to the
rim.
I think he's just a little winded,
Yeah, not quite maybe in the shape he needs to be for the pace they're playing. Here's Kiska dialing up for a 3. Won't go. That's going to be an Oak Hill foul. That's an easy play to call.
Well, textbook box out right there.
That Richardson going to go over and through the defender, trying to get the rebound, commits the foul. So Conley will check back in for Oak Hill. And a new player, Parker, will check back in. Deontay Parker will check in for Hurricane. And he's number 24, Eric. I know you write them down as they come in. All right, final 35 seconds of the half. And I don't think Hurricane will hold it for the final shot.
I guarantee you.
There's driving a little floater, and that's a nice-looking shot that time by Carson Odell.
And Carson Odell is leading the way for Hurricane this morning, really filling it up here in the second quarter.
And that ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Oak Hill.
Has 7 points in the quarter, Carson Odell.
Here's a little short shot by Conley.
Off the glass.
Final 10 seconds of the half. I'm not sure if they know the clock. They've had to get a shot off. And just ahead of the buzzer, it goes. And a nice shot by Carson Odell. And at the end of the half, with that shot made, the score is 22-21 in favor of the Hurricane Redskins. So at the break, 22-21. We'll take a break, come back. Eric will recap, and we'll do it on the flip side here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
When you're about to go on the most important journey, it matters who you choose to start it with. From your very
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry, and this is the first of 5 games this morning, this afternoon, here at the Little General C. Adam Toney Showcase, this preseason showcase. It is 22-21 is the lead for Hurricane at the half, and we're going to go inside the numbers of the first half, and inside the numbers are brought to you by Pepsi. Nothing tastes as good in a blue can as Pepsi. And, Eric, you have some of the individual totals of the first half.
And as you said, it was a game of runs in that first half, Maris, and that, as you said, Hurricane has a 1-point lead here at the half, 22-21. Both teams were led by double-figure scores, and Carson Odell leads the way for Hurricane right now with 14 points as he really heated up in that second period for Hurricane. And Levi Kiska for Oak Hill has 14 as well. A couple players, Jack Willis for Hurricane has 4, and Brent Conley, who's really surprised me. I really think his offensive skills, Oak Hill needs to figure out a way to get him the ball in certain areas, because he has 4 points, but I think he's more than capable of being a 15 to 20 point scorer.
Yeah, we saw that when we watched him play last year in Hurricane. Carson Odell really had a pretty good first half.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, Kitska, he's Mr. Inside Out, but Carson Odell really matched him for Hurricane, and when they really needed. But I think the X factor in the remainder of this game could be JoJo Green for Hurricane. He had a couple good looks, not able to. He has 2 points in the game, but he has a chance to really to really get some points here in these next 2 quarters because he was getting to the rim, just not finishing.
Well, Eric, my take of the first half, and I think this would cover for both teams, and I think you would agree, first of all, sloppy ball handling. Each team turned the ball over way too much, and each team missed a lot of good shots. I mean, not just threes, they missed twos. They had a lot of good looks. Each team didn't shoot the ball as well as I'm sure as they'd like to.
Yeah, if you look, I stopped at 1 for 10 or 12 for Hurricane, and they whatever they shot after that, they're still 1 for whatever.
Right.
So
from downtown,
we could guess they put up 18. Probably.
Yeah, it only made one of them.
Only made one of them. So just to have the lead, if you're Coach Southern, you're going to say keep doing what you're doing because eventually the shots will fall. They were good looks, just not able to make them early on. But that's what teams do. Teams keep shooting.
For Oak Hill, how many threes did they end up with making in the first half?
They actually made 3, 2 by Levi Kitska and 1 from Armani Hicks.
And they shot. They made 3, but they probably shot at at least 15
and
of
you
them.
know, we're in preseason form too because usually I keep a running, running shot clock,
yeah.
shot
selection
thing. Yeah.
All right, so we're ready to start the second half. We'll get that to you. And we welcome you back. We don't have the score up there, but we can give you the running score. We are breaking in new producers and directors.
Yeah, it's preseason for everybody.
Preseason for everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen out there watching, just be patient. You can see what you need to see. And now we've got to get the half on there and get to the third quarter as we have Loretta Stiltner now sitting in, producing and directing. Heavy hitters kind of going back and forth because there's games in the other gym as well. And Loretta Stiltner did a great job for that graphic. All right, ready to start the second half. And Oak Hill will have the ball, Eric, for the first possession of quarter number 3. And the overall score is 22-21 Hurricane. Here's a nice drive to the basket, and Green with a block from behind.
A good block on Carter Richardson as he cut to the basket. And Green was able to jump. He actually jumped, and I thought he was going to commit to foul, but able to avoid contact and swat that one away.
Yeah, very good defensive play. Here's Conley with it out high. So here we go, round the horn. There's a drive into the lane. A little floater is good. That's a good-looking shot that time.
By Hicks.
Hicks. And Oak Hill regains the lead. Now Oak Hill changing up their defense, extending the pressure.
And I like what both coaches are doing, showing multiple defensive sets. And that's why you have these games because, you know, your team can get well adjusted to what's going on. You know, a lot of teams play different stuff.
Well, another thing, too, if you're scouting, a lot of people watching these games, you can't just focus in on one thing that you saw the team do. But right now, Oak Hill's pressure is really making it difficult as they get the ball now inside to Green, and they throw it back out. I agree, Eric, you were thinking he got away with the walk. I did, too. But now Green down low, and he couldn't finish, but he draws the foul.
Not able to finish, but that was definitely a walk, extra step, you know, on the baseline.
Of course, it's preseason. You're allowed to get away with a walk or two in preseason.
And that's going to be whistled on Brent Conley. That'll be his team's first to the third, as Green will step to the line for 2.
JoJo Green, a 6'3" junior, and he's off on his first free throw. He'll have another one coming.
Yeah, and JoJo, the only thing I think he needs to work on, maybe a little conditioning. Good-looking ball player, but what's the first things to go are your legs and free throw.
So he makes 1 of 2. And that ties the overall game at 23 apiece. And here are the Red Devils with it. Around the horn they go. Conley puts it on the deck. And he almost threw it away. Nelson able to run it down. Around the horn they go. Get the ball in the low post. They throw it back out. Nelson on the drive. They double team him. He squeezes in between 2 defenders and scores. That's a nice play by Cole Nelson.
Yeah, nice step through as he's able to get into the scoring column. Cole Nelson.
Able to kind of squeeze his way between the 2 defenders and have a soft touch to get it up over the rim and in the basket for the bucket. Here's a 3-ball by Hurricane is good. That 3 put up by Parker Odell.
And just like that, that's their first 3 of the half, and already matched how many they made in the first half.
And they have the overall 1-point lead as Hurricane at 26-25. Here's Nelson with it, shaking and baking. They cut him off, and he will be fouled.
And that's going to be whistled on Parker Odell, as we could hear that one over here.
Yep.
That'll be the team's first and his second of the game.
So it'll be side out for the Red Devils. Kiska will put it in play. Both of these teams are 4A. And, you know, and it's odd, Eric, and I was talking to the Oak Hill coaches before we started here, as Hicks is in trouble and finally gets the ball to Nelson. Nelson drives down the lane. Kiska on the baseline, little floaters. Good looking shot. But when I was talking, it's, you know, Oak Hill played in AAA in football, and they're 4A in basketball. And, of course, I have no idea how that comes into play like that, as this three is no good by Hurricane. And here's Nelson attacking the basket, and he'll draw the foul.
And that's going to be whistled on JoJo Green, as Nelson will get to the free throw line for 2.
But, yeah, you know, the Oak Hill coaches were couldn't quite figure out how did that work out to where they played in AAA in this football season, but they're in 4A in basketball.
That's a higher pay grade.
I can't figure that out either. All right, the free throw by Nelson is good. Now, he's wearing a different number, Nelson, because he had blood on his uniform. He normally wears number 11, and he's wearing 15 now as he makes the first of 2 free throws. The overall lead is 28-26 for Oak Hill. Cole Nelson ready, second free throw. That's a little strong. Battle for the rebound, and Hurricane comes out of there with it. So on the rebound was Jack Wills, and he'll walk it up. They get the ball down low. Green, they double team him. He throws the ball back out. Around the horn we go. Here's a 3 by Odell. It's short. And Kiska skies high to get the rebound for the Oak Hill Red Devils.
Strong rebound by Kiska right there as he attacked the defensive glass.
Nelson into the lane. Back to Kiska. Kiska will pull up from the elbow. Shot is short. Good hustle, and Hurricane will come out of there with it. With the rebound is Wills.
The reason that shot was short, I think Kiska got hacked in the act right there and just missed.
That 3 is put up, and that is no good. That 3 put up by Parker, Deontay Parker.
JoJo Green there to clean it up, finally get him a deuce to drop to get his 5th point of the day.
And that ties the game. Overall, it's tied at 28. Here's Conley head of the lane, and there's a reaching foul. And that's the kind of foul,
yes,
if you're your coach, it'd drive you crazy.
24 feet away from the bucket.
Yeah, on a pass that was kind of low, and you can't give up those kind of fouls.
And that would be his 3rd and team's 3rd.
And we got a timeout on the floor, so we got a very competitive game here. 28-28 is the overall score. Let's see if we got a full or a 30. It is a full. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a sponsor.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. We've got the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, producing, Loretta Stiltner directing. And this is the first of 5 preseason scrimmages here in the Little General C. Adam Toney Showcase. And Eric, a full morning and afternoon of basketball for you and I.
Yes, where we like to be in the gymnasium watching the the basketball season kicking a high gear here soon.
The overall score is 28-28, and you're talking about being competitive. Couldn't be much more competitive than what we got here, right?
Yeah, wide open look right there for Hicks as he's not able to knock it down.
And here's on a run out for Hurricane. A little floater into the lane doesn't go, and that was Baxter, and it missed the shot for the Hurricane Redskins.
And both teams are really getting after it. You know, shots aren't falling, but they're hustling and playing hard.
And, you know, the thing, and I think you would agree, they're good shots. It's not like they're taking bad shots.
I mean, not bad shots. Shot selection.
They're just not making them.
Nothing going down right.
So here is Amani Hicks in the front court. Now gets to Kiska. They go to Conley. Conley's kind of been really held in check because we know that he can score in bunches as Nelson penetrates. Around the horn they go. Kiska on the drive into the lane, leans in. Nice finish with the right hand.
Kiska goes 16 points.
Yeah, like I said, he's between Kiska and Conley, you probably can get almost every night, almost 40 points between them, almost night in and night out. There's Baxter with it. Finds Green in the corner, a deep three for the big fella, and it's too strong, and Hicks will clear the rebound. Here's Oak Hill in the run out, going to the basket, laying it up and in. That's a beautiful play that time.
Antonio Hicks with the finish.
So you got a couple of Hicks on the floor. Hicks. You got Antonio Hicks and Amani Hicks on the floor for Oak Hill. They've opened up a 4-point lead. Green leans in, puts it up, counted, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, and that was a good call because I think the defender was leaning already, following with the contact, little side contact.
So JoJo Green will step to the line, try to polish off a 3-point play.
And JoJo is 1 of 2 at the charity stripe this morning.
The overall score is 32-30 in favor of Oak Hill.
And we stated, we're not prophets, but this is where we thought that Hurricane could really attack this Oak Hill team, and JoJo Green's really giving them a lift as he gets the roll on the free throw.
Yeah, polishes off the 3-point play. The overall score is Oak Hill 32, Hurricane 31.
And JoJo Green has 6 points in the quarter.
Here's Conley. Conley will step up, shoot a 3, knock it down.
And that guy needs more and more looks, needs to be involved in the offense, and that guy being Brent Conley as he gets his 7th point.
And I think you'll see more of that from Conley as this, as we get into the season and start progressing throughout the course of the regular season. Conley hit a 3. Here's the Red Devils, and they turn it over.
Hey, and that's one of those things. I don't know if they're brothers, the Hicks duo right there, but Antonio said, "Hey, I was wide open in the corner."
Yep. Oak Hill will extend the pressure.
Grant, that's you.
So Oak Hill double teaming the ball here. And they get a steal. Conley out to Hicks. Hicks will go in. Has a shot rejected. What a beautiful defensive play that was by Wills.
Yeah, Wills able to get back in transition defense and go up high with the rejection.
So Oak Hill will have it as Nelson will put the ball in play. Get the ball, Kiska into the lane, left it short. And Hurricane back on the attack. Hard to the basket, there's a foul. That's a good hard take by the young man Carson Odell, and he'll get to the line. Just a sophomore, 6'3", and actually, beg your pardon, he's a junior. 6'3" junior, and he'll get to the line to shoot a pair.
And that will be whistled on Kiska, and that will be the team's 3rd. Shooting foul anyway, but what I like about this, Maris, neither team has gotten to the bonus yet in a quarter.
Yeah, and I think it's been well officiated, and that's what I say, by having to have 5 team fouls and starts all over for every quarter, obviously we like it. We're not just sitting here talking about a bunch of foul shots.
And Carson Odell able to knock them both down. He has 16 points in the contest.
So there's 2 players, both named Hicks, on the floor for Oak Hill, and there's one of them with the ball now, and he whips the pass, and here's Nelson with a nice drive. Over to Conley in the corner. Conley not able to knock it down. Green with the rebound for Hurricane. Green ahead of the lane. Baxter, they throw it out. Odell on a drive. He knocks it down, a little floater, and that ties the overall score now, Eric, at 35 apiece.
And Odell lighting it up with 18.
And now Hurricane will extend the pressure.
Yeah. And every time they do this, they create a turnover.
Right in our lap. How about that?
Yeah, and I don't want what happened last year during the course of these, knocking out the whole feed.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know Eric Thomas like I do, he was just looking to try to grab the basketball so he could shoot it.
Definitely, I was wide open, man.
Yeah, he always thinks he's wide open. All right, under a minute here for the third, which has been a very good, entertaining game. We got a timeout with 50.7 seconds.
And I think this is a good timeout by Indy Keys. There's one thing they need to work on. Every time that Hurricane has extended that pressure, it's really put them in a bad way offensively.
So it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll let you know what else we got coming up here on the Little General C. Adam Toney preseason showcase. The next game will be, and all these are all boys games, by the way. It'll be Pikeview and Westside. That will tip at approximately 11:45. The 1:30 game, Beckley and Nitro. Then at 3:15, it'll be Greenbrier East and Charleston Catholic. And then the nightcap at 5 o'clock will be Wyoming East and Independence. So we think we are going to have very good, very competitive scrimmages all through the morning and afternoon here at Shady High School.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups, a lot of chance for the, teams that will play each other in the future, too, to get out and scout.
Right.
Scout one another, see what they have early on.
Another thing, too, some of these games, like I don't think, Beckley doesn't play Nitro. I'm not sure if Pikeview and Westside play in the regular season. Oak Hill and Hurricane might play. I don't know if these other teams play, but it's good that you scrimmage somebody that you normally don't play.
Get a look against someone you don't usually see.
So here's Oak Hill with it. The final 40 seconds of the third are tied overall at 35 apiece.
And once again, Coach Sutherland comes out in a different defense, as that was one of the worst shots of the contest.
You can see when that shot was put up, it had no chance to go in. That shot was too strong. And that shot was taken by Antonio Hicks, and now we got a foul on the other end.
And that'll be on Cole Nelson. He has 2 fouls in the 15 jersey and 1 in the 11 jersey, okay? That's the 4th team foul.
That's funny. All right, so it'll be
those old tricks you guys used to do. Hey, I didn't foul out. Go put a different jersey
there's
on.
a 3, which is good by Carson Odell. Has had a solid game for the Redskins.
21 points for Carson Odell. Knocked down 2 trays this morning. Kick ball, reset that shot clock.
Yep.
Oh, that's another
15 seconds remaining here in the third. But with that 3, the overall score, Hurricane takes the lead at 38-35. And actually, this has been one of the better scoring quarters by both teams. So let's see what the Red Devils will do here in the final 10 seconds of the third. There's a drive. Nelson with it into the lane, spins. They cut him off. Here's a shot for 3. It's good. And easy could have been a foul as Kiska knocks it down, has something to say to Green as he rains the 3, which will tie the overall score at 38 apiece. That's the end of 3. After 3, we're all even at 38. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. We're headed to the 4th quarter. We just got to make that change there on the screen if we can. And we're breaking in new producers and directors. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll just be patient with us, we'll get it straightened out. So going to the 4th quarter, Eric, this is about as tight as it can be. It's tied, 38-38. Oak Hill led 15-9 at the end of the 1st quarter. Hurricane led 22-21 at the break. And we're all even at 38 apiece as we start the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and you were spot on with the your analogy of the scoring in that quarter by quarter. I'll break it down for you. Oak Hill was able to outscore Hurricane 17-16 in the quarter. Therefore, we're tied going into the 4th.
Yeah. And that was as good and competitive quarter of the 3 that we've had. All right, going to the 4th quarter here, all knotted up at 38 apiece. And for whatever reason, Eric, and no one has, I guess that's really above my pay grade too, no one has told me why they go back and start 0-0.
Yeah, I really don't know. I guess scoring by quarters, who knows? You can just say, well, this team won 2 quarters and that team won 2.
Well, to me, and I don't know this, there's a turnover. You would think that you want to work on game situations. So,
right.
like you might be down, like you may not remember. I'm sure players out on the court don't know what the actual overall score is.
They don't, and you're right. And that's one thing you need to end of the game situation. But I guess they'll do that when we're off the air.
Maybe. All right, here's Conley with it. Hands it to Kiska. Over to Hicks. He'll dial up a 3. There's a foul.
On the closeout.
Yes.
And I think that's the correct call, too, as Jack Wills is whistled.
And it'll be a Monty Hicks.
Step to the line.
Yep, get 3.
And this will only be the 5th, 6th, and 7th free throw for Oak Hill, as they're 3 of 4 on the morning.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of free throws taken between the two teams as Hicks misses the first of 3. So Hicks is ready. Got 2 more. Second free throw is no good. He missed the first, missed the second one. Will the third time be the charm? We'll see.
Get out of his head right here. Just bend those knees. Take a deep breath, young man, and knock it down.
So let's see, Eric, if he listens to your advice. He did and got the result you told him he would get. And with that made free throw, Oak Hill has the overall lead by 1 at 39-38. Now here's Green, the big fella, bringing the ball up for Hurricane. Trying to shake and bake, trying to get to the basket. Here's a shot from the corner. 3 is good. That was a nice play by Green, able to draw the defender.
And Parker Odell knocks it down.
Knock it down. And it's a 2-point lead for Hurricane.
And you're right, JoJo Green, he was under control after he reset, able to get by the defender and make the great pass to the corner for the 3.
So it's a 2-point lead overall for Hurricane at 41-39. Hicks into the lane. The shot's too strong. Here's Wheels with it, finds Green. Green on a run out, up and in. That's a nice play. It's Green with the finish.
And that puts Green into double figures with 10. All 8 of them coming in the second half.
Here's Nelson and throws it away. They were looking for the pick and roll and to try to roll right to the basket, and they end up throwing the ball away. So here comes Hurricane. They have the ball. They have the overall lead by 4 at 43-39. And here's a steal. And that will be Kiska, and he misses it. Hicks with the tip, doesn't go. Conley comes down with the rebound, puts it back up, and it goes in as third time's a charm as Conley able to finish.
And Brent Conley is knocking on double figures door with his 9th point.
Here's a steal by Hicks. Hicks goes in, lays it up and in, and draws the foul. What a beautiful play that was by Marnie Hicks. Able to have great body control as he finishes right of the lane for the hoop and the harm.
And that's going to be, as we see on the replay here, not only does he pick his pocket and able to get the frustration foul right there out of Jack Willis. It's not a very smart play, after you give up that turnover. But you see it more times than not. When they commit a turnover, they commit a foul. And not only does he commit the foul, it doesn't stop him from scoring. And Armani Hicks has a chance to polish off the and one.
And trying to break the lead, tied 43 overall. Is the shot is no good. The free throw's no good as Tom Jones checks back into the Oak Hill lineup. So we're all even at 43 for the game. Of course, 5 and 5 for the quarter. And here's Hurricane. Green way out high. We're going to go for a ball screen. Wheels turns the corner, gets into the lane, finger rolls it up and doesn't go. Kiska gets the rebound. Oak Hill with a chance to regain the lead. Kiska down the lane, tacks the basket, off the glass, up and in. Beautiful play in traffic.
Yeah, nice hard take by Kiska as he gets his, I think that's his 18th point.
Yeah, he's definitely in double figures. That was a nice play coast to coast for the finish and a 2-point Oak Hill lead overall. And then there's a foul, and that's, Hicks a little too aggressive right there.
Yeah, and that was on, like as you said, on the Monty Hicks right here as we see the drive by Kiska.
Yeah.
You know what he does? He covers up the ball as he goes to the hole. Nice finish. And I was wrong. That's his 21st point of the contest.
Yeah, nice soft kiss off the glass for the bucket. So the overall score is 45-43 in favor of Oak Hill. And here's Odell with it. Wheels has it. Around the horn. Odell hard to the basket with the left hand and a finish, and he scores. I tell you, that young man has had quite a morning here, Carson Odell, with a nice finish.
23 points in the game.
And so as I say that, he commits a foul on this end of the floor. So it'll be Oak Hill's ball side out right here in front of us.
And that's 3 fouls in the quarter, so this could be the first time we see someone get into the bonus.
Conley with it and gives it back to Kiska. 4.5 to go here, and the game's all tied up at 45 apiece. Hicks on the drive into the lane. Shot won't go. But Oak Hill keeps the possession as Conley has it. Now he throws the ball off the leg of Wheels. It'll stay with the Red Devils. But it's been a very entertaining, very competitive game.
Yeah, it really has. Both teams going on runs. No team's able to put the other one away. Evenly matched teams here.
Yeah, biggest lead of the game was 6 points back in the first quarter by Oak Hill. Here's Kiska for 3. It doesn't go. It's sky high. It's Green for the rebound. So Green now, this is something that we see a little different in the second half, Eric, as we talked about Green bringing the ball up now, which he didn't do in the first half.
Yeah, he did not, and he's made good decisions, and the spacing of the floor has been better.
And he shoots a 3 a little short as Conley gets the rebound for Oak Hill. Here's Jones, whips a pass into the corner. Kiska for 3, too strong. Battle for the rebound, and comes out there with it as Oak Hill. New player in the game, I think, for Oak Hill, too, is Owen Gross, number 20, that just checked in for Oak Hill.
And I think we know that name.
Yep, down the lane. Look at, wow, that's a nice play. That's just bulleting his way to the basket, getting the hoop in the arm by Green. If we can get that on the instant replay as Green goes hard down the lane, and the basket will count, make it a 2-point lead as we watch it here on the replay area.
Yeah, and he got Conley right here as he takes it real strong, and Conley
powers
on the reach, powers his way.
Powers his way to the hoop. So that gives Hurricane a 2-point lead at 47-45.
And a big second half here for Green.
And the free throw is good. He does polish off a 3-point play. And it's a 3-point advantage for the Redskins at 48-45.
10 points in the half. Second half for JoJo Green.
Now Hurricane back in his zone. We're under 3 minutes for the game. Jones has it. Around the horn they go. Kiska puts it on the deck into the lane, tries to shovel it to Conley, and he turns it over.
And JoJo Green, Johnny on the spot with the steal.
I thought Kiska, for as good of offensive player he is, that maybe once he got to where he was, he'd just pull up and shoot that one.
Yeah, take that shot.
Here's Wheels with it, being harassed. Finds Baxter. Just working the ball around. Here's a 3 put up. That's short. And that 3 was put up that time by Odell.
And JoJo Green was able to
clean
get
it up.
The putback.
So now a 5-point lead. This is Hurricanes' biggest lead. They're up 50-45. As Hicks goes in with the left hand.
Nice finish by Marnie Hicks and a good answer for Oak Hill.
Under 2 minutes for the game. Around the horn they go. Trying to get the ball maybe down low to Green in the post. They do. Green, and there's going to be a whistle as he caught the ball on the low post there on the left block.
That's going to be on Conley. That'll be his third and the team's third of the quarter.
So it'll be an out-of-bounds play under their own basket for the Redskins. It's a 50-47 overall lead. And there's pointing to the clock. I'm not sure what they're pointing
Well,
at.
this second clock, they got it back. It was not working.
Here's a three from the corner is good. And a nice shot by Carson Odell. And this is the biggest lead of the game for Hurricane at 6 right now at 53-47. So Hurricane's got on a little run here, and the ball's loose. It's a turnover, and Hurricane will have it.
And that'll be on Conley. I have him with 4.
Well, I don't think – did they call a foul on this?
Yeah, they called it.
They did, yes.
Yeah.
So now it'll be free throw time. So let's see who will get to the free throw line. It's going to be Carson Odell, who's had a great game. He will get to the line, and he will shoot 2. 1:17 left here in this fourth quarter. The free throw is good by Carson Odell. That takes the lead to 54-47, which is the largest lead of the game for the Hurricane Redskins. Second free throw on its way is good, and that gives it an 8-point lead at 55-47 with a timeout. A full timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Video Productions. That's okay. We'll keep it right.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School. I'm Maris Lowry with Eric Thomas. Loretta Stiltner producing and directing here this morning and doing a fabulous job. We're breaking her in. As Eric, we're coming down to the final 1:17 of this game. And right now, Hurricane has the biggest lead of the game, up 8. And this was nip and tuck here to the last couple of minutes, and Hurricane's able to pull away to go up 8. The overall score is 55-47.
And it's been a 2-man show here late for Hurricane, as JoJo Green and Carson Odell really been able to assert themselves offensively.
So Hurricane's going to extend pressure, make Oak Hill work to get the ball up into the front court. And they just do get it up into the front court. And Hicks is in trouble, and he about throws it away, and he does throw it away. I thought it was coming right to us.
I was ready.
I know you were. You were ready not to throw it back to him, but to shoot it, right?
That's correct.
So Hurricane, they're under a minute here, and maybe they know that they're up by 8. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, because they only go by the quarter. But a good quarter, 17 points is a solid quarter.
Yeah, back-to-back great quarters for Hurricane, as they were able to score 16 in the third.
Conley got a hand on it but couldn't quite reel it in. And I think Hurricane knows that they have the lead and in control and just running clock here in the final 30 seconds. And now there's a foul, and that'll be free throw time, as that's a foul on Kiska.
They're going to call intentional.
Yes, intentional fouls. That'll be 2 shots and the ball.
Yeah, going to call it on Kiska.
So Jack Wheels, the 6-foot junior, will get to the free throw line for Hurricane to shoot 2, and then after the free throws, it'll be possession to Hurricane. So it was 15-9 Oak Hill to quarter, 22-21 Hurricane at the half. Tied at 38 as the first free throw's no good at the end of the 3. But this game was tied here, Eric, at 45 all, and then Hurricane is pulled away here to the middle part of this fourth quarter. Free throw is no good, so he missed both of them. but possession with 26 seconds left in the game. We'll have a very quick wrap-up, and then we'll get you ready for the second game, which will be Pikeview and Westside. All right, Green will put it in play. And we got a whistle, and what, got illegal screen, I do believe. Yep, illegal screen, and that'll go against Baxter for Hurricane.
Yeah, Tyler Baxter not getting his feet set and moving on the screen.
So
self-explanatory.
The final 26 seconds of the game. The overall score is 55-47 Hurricane. And Hicks will turn it over. The dribble kind of got away from him as Oak Hill turns it over. And so there's a foul by Oak Hill. And that foul is committed by Cole Nelson. So 16.6 remaining. We'll walk to the end of the floor here. We've got Carson Odell to shoot 2. And his first one is good.
29th point.
And takes the lead to 56-47.
Odell looking to knock on 30.
And he can't get it to a double-digit lead, but this is the biggest lead of the game here at 9, 56-47. Nelson spins, and we've got an offensive foul in the final 9 seconds.
Lean that shoulder in.
So Hurricane just got to get the ball in. They'll win this scrimmage, 56-47. Like I said, we'll have a quick wrap-up, and then we'll come back on just about 5 minutes ahead of the Pikeview Westside game. And they'll run out the clock, and that'll be the final score. So this game will end. Your final score will be Hurricane 56 and Oak Hill 47. We'll take a quick break, come back. Eric will have the individual totals for you. We'll wrap it up real quick, and we'll do it after this break here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
And we welcome you back to Shady Spring High School at the Little General C. Adam Toney preseason showcase. And the first game this morning is in the books. Eric, final score, overall 56-47. Hurricane beat Oak Hill. It was 15-9 Oak Hill at the end of the first quarter, 22-21 Hurricane at the break, tied at 38. And then in the fourth quarter, pretty much about midway through the fourth quarter, Hurricane pulled away. They win the game 56-47. The individual totals Eric will have for you, and they're brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Nothing tastes quite as good as an ice-cold Pepsi in the blue can. And, Eric, you have those individual totals.
Okay, the leading scorers, Maris, for Hurricane. Carson Odell really put on a show. Had 29 points, was able to score in all 4 quarters. JoJo Green did not score in the first quarter, only 2 points in the first half, but able to have a big second half. with 13 points in the second half to finish with 15. For Oak Hill, leading the way was Levi Kitska, who did a great job, getting in the scoring column each quarter. He led the way with 22. Amani Hicks with 10, and knocking on double figures door, who I think is a serious guy that could really score in double figures anytime he stepped out, will be Brent Conley with 9.
So, Hurricane, did you give those? You did?
Yes.
Yes.
Carson Odell with 29.
Yeah, final score 56-47. That'll do it for this game. Now we have 4 more to follow. So our next game will be Pikeview West Side, and by my phone it's 11:12 local time, and that game is scheduled to tip at 11:45. So we'll be right back on at 11:40 to get you ready for Pikeview and West Side. Until then, we'll take a break. For the heavy hitter, Mr. Nick Eskins, and for Loretta Stiltner and Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. Final score 56-47. Hurricane beats Oak Hill. Talk to you about 11:40 here this morning on Video Productions.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. We're coming to you from Shady Spring High School at the auxiliary gym as we get ready for our third game of the day in the Shady Shootout, brought to you by Little General Stores and by our friends at C. Adam Toney Discount Tires. I'm Bill O'Brien. Glad to have you watching today. And our third game features the Van Bulldogs from Boone County against the Liberty Raiders from Raleigh County. Liberty, a double-A school, Van single A. This is boys basketball, and this is a preseason scrimmage game, but we got a chance to find out exactly what these teams have. We'll be back. We'll give you the starting lineups in our pregame as it continues on Video Productions.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a
And as the teams continue their warm-ups, we're just a couple of minutes away from the tip-off here. The Liberty Raiders will go this way. Number 1 will be Chris Bowman. They are the home team, by the way. Chris Bowman is a 5'10 senior. He's the point guard. Jason Akerd is a 6-foot senior. Jaden Akerd, I beg your pardon. Riley Marty is a 6'3 senior. And then there are 2 freshmen who will start, Liam Daniels and Jackson Workman. Daniels is a 6-footer and Workman at 6'2". So it's Bowman, Akerd, Marty, Daniels, and Workman for the Liberty Raiders, coached by Chad Williams in his 8th season. I asked him about his team. He said, we like to push it up. He said, we're sort of like Greyhounds. They just love to run it up the floor and try to score. So that's the Liberty Raiders, AA. Single A Van Bulldogs under veteran head coach David Gogas. He will go this way. His center is Dalton Kessinger. He's a senior. Earl Davis is a forward. He's a senior. Christian Valley is the shooting guard. He's a junior. The point guard is Mark Meadows. He is a junior. And the other member of the starting lineup is a forward, Mason Johnner. He is a sophomore. So there you've got it for the Van Bulldogs, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off after this message on Video Productions.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a
Yeah. And we're back courtside here. We're talking to Sam Hall, the tournament director. And, Sam, I guess we need to ask you about the games that have gone on the big court because right now I understand that the Beckley Flying Eagles are having their hands full right now with a team from the Kanawha Valley. When you get Nitro involved, anything can happen. But Oak Hill played earlier against Hurricane. And they played well, you're saying. Let me just take the mic off so they can hear you. How did they do?
Played well. Hurricane was a little short. Still had a bunch of football players out, of course, but they'll be tough as always. Oak Hill looked good. Oak Hill's playing well. Woodrow playing real well right now. They're playing without one of their players, Zion. Of course, he's not playing today. And Nitro, they're tough this year.
Well,
real
you know,
tough.
a lot of players, Sam, are still playing football, or at least they have just finished football and they don't have their basketball legs ready yet.
Right, we had to cancel a couple of our games because of that. Capital wasn't able to play, of course. Bluefield wasn't here. Princeton, that always hurts us. Football always hurts us a little bit now.
Well, but at least we get a chance to see some basketball, and these coaches get a chance to see what they're made of.
This is really good for the coaches. I was talking to Herbie Brooks a while ago. 5 of his first 6 games, the teams they play are here, so he got to come over and sit all day and watch, see a lot of the teams. Yeah, works out real good. And plus video production's doing it, you know. They get to watch it over and over again, get a little film on the games.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Hey, Sam, thanks for your help. Great job. Ready to go. JT Bradley is the referee, and he is ready to start this game. This is our 3rd game of the day here on this court, and you heard of the other games on the other floor here at Shady Spring High School. Liberty in the home white uniforms, and there's the first turnover. The Van Bulldogs, coached by David Gogas. Nice guy, too. Enjoyed talking to both coaches. Coach Williams for the Raiders. Take a look at some of these players because I'm learning as you're learning. I think we're going to call travel, yeah. Let's go to the Liberty Raiders. Number 1 is Chris Bowman, senior point guard, and he's a good one. Passes underneath, and all alone to score is Riley Marty. So the first points of the afternoon go to the Raiders of Liberty. Van Bulldogs having trouble getting the ball where they want it to go. Christian Valley, where's number 2? And now a 3-point shot is airborne by Mason Johnner. No good. Coming the other way. Liberty in close. Short shot counted. That's Marty again. And with that, a timeout is called by the Van Bulldogs. Timeout on the court. Time in for this on Video Productions.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become a
We remind you that Cracker Barrel is proud to be one of our sponsors of this tournament and sports all year long. If you're looking to really eat good with terrific service, big selection, it's Cracker Barrel, the old country store, and they're located in Beckley and in Princeton. And by the way, they've got a gift shop. If you're looking for something for that special Christmas gift, you can get it right there at Cracker Barrel. Ready to go. Liberty Raiders with the steal, and here they come. This is Bowman. Long pass down the floor to Marty. Turnaround shot blocked. He's fighting to get it, but he can't. So that will come the other way now for the Bulldogs. Mark Meadows wears 11. That one's off the mark, and now it's Bowman on the attack. Nice lead pass. Layup by Daniels is there. 4-0. Raiders on the happy side of the scoreboard. We'll play 4 quarters. They'll play 5, actually. We do the first 4, which is when the varsity goes, and they play by quarters. These coaches just want to win each quarter after another Bulldog turnover. Liberty Raiders. Daniels on the weave. Now Marty. Bowman tries a 3. He's got it. Bowman looking good early. 9-0. Here's one over here. Long lob pass as we look at the Little General replay. Here's the tray by Bowman. Yeah. Daniels working now. Gives the ball to Workman. 3 ball off the mark, no good. And it's tipped back out to Bowman. Against the zone. Again a tray. Just missed by Daniels. Raiders get it back. Lob pass in close, but let's try it this way. Tipped out of bounds. This crew, this is the 3rd game they've worked. And they really did a good job in the last 2 games. In fact, the last game, it went a little long because of so many fouls called. I mean, they had to do it. That's why they're here. And these coaches need to learn that these kids maybe need to play a little ball instead of maybe fouling so much. And that's just part of the process here in the preseason. This is preseason basketball. Okay, we're set. Jason Redden, one of the referees, he's deputy sheriff here in Raleigh County and also chief of one of the volunteer fire departments here. Van fighting for the ball. Held ball. You got to like the hustle by Mark Meadows, though, for the Bulldogs. Van gets it. Inbounds play, Christian Valley. He's got it now. Right over here. There you go. I get an assist. Mark Meadows inbounds play. Boone County team in trouble getting it in. I think they'll keep control. Talking to their coach, David Gogas, they only have 90 kids in the school. Van is in Boone County. He said, we're just so spread out. I know they want to close it, but they can't. There's the steal by Daniels. Daniels layup, yes. 11-0. Van is just getting overwhelmed here. Bad pass. Timeout called. So we are about 3 minutes deep into this ball game, and it's been all Liberty on Video Productions.
A lawyer, then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we're back. There's the warning buzzer. We remind you one of our sponsors is Affinity Coal, located at Sophia. Affinity is currently asking to hire more people. If you want a good job with great benefits, check it out at their Facebook page, United Coal Company. That's Affinity Coal in Sophia. Ready to play ball. Liberty leads 11-zip. And with the ball, Chris Bowman. Daniels working. That's Riley Marty. So the big guy at 6'3", they're working him outside. Give and go, there's the foul. Daniels ought to get 2 shots out of this. Raiders are working with 2 freshmen and 3 seniors amongst their starters. Daniels is one of the freshmen. Chad Williams in his 8th year. assisted by Aaron Lambert, Hunter Lambert, Adam Williams, A.J. Williams, and Cole Milam is the media manager. Daniels with his 5th point. You can tell the Raiders love to run the ball, and they've got a 12-0 lead. Now 13. The Van Bulldogs. Having trouble getting that ball up the floor and keeping control. The Raiders are swarming defensively. Let's get them all set up here. Van ready. Mark Meadows to throw it in. He's the point guard, number 11. Lobs it out to Valley. Earl Davis with it now. Dalton Kessinger is number 32, and 34 is Mason Joner. Driving the end line. Hasn't stripped. Trying to get it back. Liberty keeps it. We're almost midway through the first period, and it's been all Liberty. Good ball rotation. 3-point shot. Count it. That's Daniels. Scores his 3rd field goal of the day. 9 points total. Valley. Double teamed. Passes underneath. It will not go down. My goodness. Things are going rough. They're going rough. Kessinger couldn't get it. There's a shot in. 18-0. Valley. Got a Liberty player hurt right here in front of us. I mean, Liam Daniels, they're going to help him up, but he's going to need to go to the bench. Ouch. Coach Chad Williams comes over. Chad Williams. By the way, our camera operator today is Ronnie Eskins. Nick Eskins is our executive producer today. How do you like that? Lob pass to Cade Price, just into the ball game for Van, wearing number 20. And a foul is called. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Liberty's going to win this first quarter. Van is still getting loosened up. Christian Valley gets it to Price. Coming down a 2-on-2 lay-in, count it. Riley Marty, 20-0. There's a 3-ball, maybe a 2. Aaron Meadows scores. Layup try, count it, and a foul. Jackson Workman saw an opening, took it right down the pike. So 22-2, a 20-point game. Jackson Workman, just a freshman, 6'2" and 225 pounds. He can make his presence felt under the backboard. Workman is ready, and he's got it. So a 3-point play the hard way, the old school way. Give and go. Price. Again, a turnover. On the floor. Shot good. Akert scores that one, so every member of the Raiders starting five is in the scoring column. 25-2. Valley passing the ball off. Meadows. Wraparound pass. Now on the high post. And there's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow pointed toward Liberty. And I think we're going to have a timeout. Not sure. No. Here comes Liberty. Three-point shot. Off the back brace, no good. Liberty will hustle and get the ball. Workman. Goes through a double team, goes for the layup, count it, and a foul. Workman scores again. The big guy has deceptive quickness, and it's 27-2, a 25-point lead. Liberty scored the first 20. Under a minute to go. Workman misses that one. First foul shot miss of the afternoon for the Raiders. Liberty substitutes Landon Lusk into the lineup. Sophomore at 5'8", wears number 5 on his white outfit. The Van Bulldogs on the attack. And what do we have, a timeout? Nope, we're going to play again. All right. Liberty will play defense in the logo. Valley, double teamed. He's hemmed in. He's in trouble. Bounces it off his leg. Last touch, though, by Liberty. Mark Meadows inbounds. Mason Johnner has it. Lobs it, tries to get a teammate under the basket, and it was too strong for Aaron Meadows. So another turnover with 40 seconds to play in the opening period. Chris Bowman, I tell you what, the Raiders look like mid-season. They are smooth as silk. That's Parker Hodges, number 13. He's going to fire a 25-footer, and it's off the iron, no good. Daniels rebounding. Workman. Parker Hodges, a freshman. Layup, counted. That's Daniels. 4 field goals for him. He's already in double figures. 7 seconds left. Bank shot from long range, no good. 3 seconds left. Layup just ahead of the buzzer, will not get there. Nevertheless, it's been all Liberty. 29-2 after the first quarter of play. We'll be back with the second period in 1 minute on Video Productions.
Need a lawyer? Then you need a lawyer who's in it to win it. You need Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler. We have a track record of winning millions for our clients. At Hill, Peterson, Carper, B. & Ditzler, we're in it to win it.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become.
And we'll be doing a lot of those games at the New River CTC. Right now, it's preseason basketball here at the Shady Shootout. Brought to you by Little General and Toney Discount Tires. There's another van turnover. Fortunately, we start fresh again with the new clock starting the second quarter. After Liberty scored the first 20 points in the first quarter and won that game, the first quarter game, 29-2. The Raiders using some new players. Here's Bowman from long range, in and out. Workman, turnaround shot, and he's fouled. Jackson Workman, 6'2", 225-pound freshman, will go up there. All members of the starting lineup for the Raiders are in the scorebook. And Workman, who is 1 out of 2 foul shooting, 5 points for his afternoon, will try again. Nope. That was one thing we had trouble with in all the games we've done. The one last night and the 2 previous today. Foul shooting has been average at best, right around 50%. But that's something with a lot of practice. And if you get your mind right, that's going to be a big help to you. Yeah, I'm talking like a coach, not. Workman gets 1 out of 2. So Liberty leads 1-0. Here's Valley. Through a double team, has his pocket picked. Nice time that time by defense by Hodges. And now the other way. So the Van Bulldogs start to play ball. There's a foul on Workman. We remind you that Maris Lowry is working the games in the main gym here at Shady Spring. 5 games over there, 3 here in the auxiliary. And they're all on video productions. Coming in for a snowbird layup. No, he decided to pass. Probably should have taken that layup try. It was Landon Lusk. Got to get bodies up off the turf, off the hardwood. Opening minute of the second quarter. And the Liberty Raiders will substitute. Workman comes out. And Daniels comes in. Three-point shot. That's an air ball. Lusk didn't have it dialed up. So the Van Bulldogs will try to get going. Coached by David Gogas. Enjoyed talking with him. Been there a long time. Valley. Raiders in man-to-man defense now. Tipped around, and Bowman had it for an instant, and then his momentum carried him into his bench. So the Bulldogs keep it. Mark Meadows to throw it in. Johnner. Valley. And we've got a foul called. Foul is called on the Raiders. Not sure what it was, but nevertheless, Van will keep the ball into Valley. Meadows. 3-ball airborne, off the back brace, no good by Johnner. Tipno. Watch Daniels. Good passing. 3-point shot in and out. Tough luck shot that time by Parker Hodges. Substitution time for Coach Williams. Aiden Tabor wears number 3. The white shirts. He will throw it in. Deep corner shot counted. Daniels hits again. Daniels 14 points, leads all scoring. Valley. Well, Johnner just looked away for a moment, had his pocket picked. Layup try, good, and a foul. That's how you do a fast break. The Liberty Raiders and Landon Lusk gets the end of that lay-in, plus he'll get a chance at the line. Here's the Little General replay on it. Watch this fast break. A thing of beauty. Thanks to Faith Alexander, our director today. All right, everybody getting situated. And Lusk, 5'8" sophomore, 195, will shoot at the line to the right. 6-0 is the lead. Van has scored only 2 points this afternoon, both quarters combined. Defense has been incredibly good. Well, that one danced around the iron and wouldn't go down for Lusk. Here's Van. Meadows. Meadows wearing number 3. Layup try, there's going to be a foul. So Dalton Kessinger, who plays center for the Van Bulldogs, saw a little opening, tried to lay it in, and was fouled. Just under 5 minutes to play till halftime. And normally quick halftimes here. The teams don't go to the locker rooms. They just stay on the sideline and chat for about 5 minutes. All tipped away, and Johnner's able to get it. And he loses the handle on it. Liberty Raiders cause another turnover. (6-0). Raiders with the lead in the ball. They have played exceptionally well. Chris Bowman. Daniels back to Bowman. Now on the far side, Tabor. He passes in close, and there's a foul. So I think it'll be more foul shots this time for Landon Lusk. Lusk with a field goal to his credit, and 0 for 1 at the line. And that one rolls off. So still a touchdown lead for Liberty. Lusk will try the extra point. Yeah, I'm still in football mode a little bit. Lusk takes his time. On the way, no. Raiders keep the ball. And substitution time. See who we got. Jake Henderson wears number 32 in white. From the corner, too strong. Henderson passes beside him. Back out it comes. Bowman will set it up. Daniels. 3 ball coming, and that's off the side by Tabor. And it will go to Van. So let's see if the Bulldogs can get some offense going here. Mark Meadows working the point. Passes to Earl Davis, gets it back. Davis being guarded closely. Defense is stifling. Just like that. Somehow able to keep it. Kessinger. Johnner. Off balance shot. Off the glass. Liberty rebound. 3 ball off the back end. Will come the other way. Bulldog foul. Raider foul on the Bulldogs, sorry. Mark Meadows was the offended party. 6-0 here in the second quarter. Liberty scored the first 20 points of the first quarter and won that quarter 29-2. 3.5 to go till halftime. Liberty double teams the ball, causing a bad pass and an interception. Marty tips the pass, scoop layup. Marty fouled. Riley Marty will shoot 2 foul shots. 6'3" senior, 180. Remember him from last year when one of the Liberty games I did, and he's a good-looking player. He scored 6 points from the floor this afternoon. And there's his 7th. Akerd back into the lineup. Akerd sits down. Jay Akerd, who had been in briefly. Marty again. Only got 1 out of 2. Kessinger needs help. Johnner's fouled. And with that, we've got a timeout. Nope. Got to give the ball to the Liberty Raiders. I think they called a push-off foul on Mason Johnner. Chris Bowman. In close. Layup way off the mark. Zadian Davis wears number 4 in the white shirts. Freshman 5'10" for Liberty.
Let's go, Raiders.
Raiders with a 7-0 lead in this quarter. Against the zone. 3 ball too strong. Keep control there. That's Akerd. Jaden Akerd passes it off to the playmaking guard, Chris Bowman. Tried to get underneath, and it's tipped out. Liberty keeps control. Getting a little quiet right now in here. Akerd, well, he moved in and passed off, but a whistle stops the action, and there's a foul called. Foul is on Van Bulldogs' Mark Meadows. So at the line, Jaden Akerd, 6-foot senior, 170. He scored a field goal this afternoon. Now we'll look for more from the line. Nope. And again, the foul shooting early in the season for most everybody has been spotty. Akerd gets 1 more. We approach 2 minutes left till halftime. Well, it was down and it popped out on him. 3 ball, that's too strong. Now keep it. Hodges, whistle, and another foul. So to the line is Akert again. See if he can do a little bit better this time. Clank, no. Well, we'll try one more. Jaden Akert, one of 3 seniors who start for Coach Chad Williams in his 8th year as the head man for the Raider basketball team. There he goes. Nothing but net. 3rd point. 8-zip. Aaron Meadows. There's a steal. There's a lay-in. Count it again. Riley Marty. 9 points for him. 10-0. And again, the Raiders are playing defense as if it were a tie score, which is what, as a coach, that's what you want to see. You want the effort. Valley in trouble. Heaves a pass over here. Knocked away, but Valley's able to pick it up. Flips it over and intending for Kessinger. Long pass down the floor for a snowbird layup. There it goes. It rolled on the iron and went through for Riley Marty. He's got 11 points. 12-0. We approach a minute left in the first half. Mercifully for the Van Bulldogs. Earl Davis. He's got it now. Goes through a double team, draws the foul. So Davis, a senior, is helped up off the floor. Cade Price comes back in, and Aaron Meadows will sit down for the Bulldogs. From Boone County. There's a 3-ball. Count it. Mason Johnner scores from long range. 12-3 now. 44 seconds left till halftime. Good hustle by Valley. Couldn't catch up to the ball, but you got to like the effort. Hodges will throw it in. Half a minute left. Akert says, we want a timeout. Let's just practice an end of half play. So with a timeout on the court, time in for this message on Video Production.
The 2025 New River CTC Invitational is back and bigger than ever with over 30 high school and college basketball teams. And we want you to be a part of it. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for the 7th annual New River CTC Invitational. From Bridgeport to Beckley, Martinsburg to Shady Spring, and all points in between, it's a great day to become a sponsor. Don't miss out. Contact us at 304-929-6734 or visit nrctcf.org to become.
Back at Shady Spring High School, we're just coming out of the timeout, and one of our sponsors is Exit Elevation. Luke Richmond is the broker. If you're looking for help in the real estate market, Exit Elevation can help you. Luke Richmond at 304-256-0161. Liberty on the attack, up by 12-3. 3-ball, too strong. Van with it. Liberty has just been lights out today. Here's a 3-ball. Just off the iron, just missed that time by Johnner, I beg your pardon. Layup, count it. At the buzzer. So Jay Akert hits the layup, and that's the end of the first half. Second quarter, Liberty 14 and Van 3. And for the game, Liberty 33 and Van 5. That's the halftime. We'll be back and we'll recap it and have all the individual scoring after a timeout on Video Productions.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Let the sunshine in. Get started today with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. What better way to do that than our energy-efficient windows and doors for every budget and style? We offer superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price. We offer great financing options too. So why wait? Transfer your home today with Window World of Beckley and let the sun shine in.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
And we are back at Shady Spring High School. The Shady Shootout on Video Productions, and brought to you by our friends at C. Adam Toney Discount Tires and Little General Stores throughout southern West Virginia. Thanks to them, they are the title sponsors of this annual event, started by Coach Bob Bolin and now continued here under Shady Spring High School roof. 2 gymnasiums full of basketball and doing a great job. And Sam Hall is the tournament director. And we have really enjoyed being here. Let's give you the unofficial individual scoring brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Southern West Virginia. If you're thirsty, you need a Pepsi now and all day long. I love that blue can of Pepsi Cola. And here we go. Liberty Raiders were led by Liam Daniels with 14 points. Riley Marty chipped in with 11. Chris Bowman has 5. Jackson Workman with 6. Jaden Akerd has 3. Those were the starters, and all of them scored. Extra points from Landon Lusk, he had 2, and Jay Akerd had 2 points. 17 field goals, 3 of them from downtown, 6 of 14 free throws for the Liberty Raiders. For the Van team, they hit a long ball and a 2-pointer, and that's been it for them. So the Van Bulldogs have just had no offense because they've not been able to run their offense because the defense for Liberty has been outstanding. I will tell you that the halftime score, I gave it incorrectly earlier. You add up the first and second quarters for Liberty, you got 43 points versus 5 for Van. So that's the halftime as Liberty has won both of the first 2 quarters. We'll be back with more from Shady Spring after we take a break on Video Productions. Okay. We're going to do...
You're about to go on the most important journey. It matters who you choose to start it with. From your very first prenatal appointment, Access Health's dedicated team is here to support you with the latest technology and personalized care. Preparing for your little one's arrival is a special time. And when the big day arrives, you can be confident knowing you have the same team to guide and support you. Access Health, your partner in health every step of the way.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
And the Liberty team warming up just to our left. The Van team still huddled around their coach. We'll tell you more in a moment. First, we remind you that Leisure Lanes has a perfect way to bring in the new year. It's called the New Year's Eve Rock and Bowl. All you do is call Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Say, I want to reserve a lane on New Year's Eve. You can have up to 6 people on that lane. You'll bowl all you want, starting at 9 o'clock until 1 in the morning. You'll get food. You'll get a light display. You'll get door prizes. It's going to be a blast. And it's all at Leisure Lanes, the Rock and Bowl. And we would encourage you to make that phone call soon because the lanes are already getting gobbled up. You can call them at 304-253-7328. Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. Well, in talking to the Van Bulldogs head coach before we came on the air, David Gogas, I said, tell me about your team. He said, well, we're young. We're a work in progress. We are very athletic, but we have only 3 seniors on the roster and only 2 with experience. And you could tell that that's the problem here this afternoon because an experienced team like the Liberty Raiders are just eating them alive so far. We're ready to play ball here as we start the third quarter. And again, we'll start with a fresh 0 scoreboard. We start off again with a 0-0 lead for nobody as we get ready to go. Let's take a look and see if there are any new faces for either team. I think they're both going to go with their original starting lineup. Coach Chad Williams for the Raiders, David Gogas for the Bulldogs. Had a chance to speak with both of them. You talk about good guys. And the Raiders are ready. Chris Bowman is the point guard. It's Daniels back around. Very quick passing. Short shot, baseline just missing that time by Marty. Follow up Daniels. He's fouled. Nobody on either team in foul trouble yet, but the way this is going, we're going to have some folks have to be careful. Liam Daniels will go to the line where he's made 2 out of 2 and has 14 points. 11 of those came in the first quarter. Daniels just a freshman, a 6-footer, and you can tell that he's got a good future. It's good. One more to him. As Liberty draws first blood here in the third quarter. Makes them both. It puts the team at 50% foul shooting, 8 out of 16. The Van Bulldogs wearing the black uniforms. Christian Valley's wearing number 2. He is one of the guards. He will inbound the ball. His teammates break, and they get it to Mark Meadows. He's the regular point guard. Meadows guarded by Bowman. Throws it across the lane. Kessinger gets it back. Valley with it now. Van Bulldogs. Pocket picked. That's Workman. Passes to the corner. All alone from 3. That's short. Liberty keeps it. Bowman goes across the iron. Would not go down. Follow up. Daniels. He's got it. So Daniels scores again. 18 points for him. Give and go. Valley lay in. Yes. So Valley scores his first points of the afternoon. Only the 3rd field goal of the day for Van. Workman, spin move. Sort of lost where he was and puts that off the glass at a bad angle. Kessinger hands it to Valley. And now Meadows will work it. Raiders have just been contesting every pass defensively. Just like that. Meadows had to work for it. Now he gets a teammate to go toward the hoop. Kessinger gets it back to Valley. From 3, Meadows rims out. Fast break going down. There's a foul. I think this will be on the floor, but let's make sure. Jaden Akert was just thought he saw an opportunity for a layup, and he turned on the afterburners. No foul shots this time. Inbound play. Liberty Raiders. And they have really looked good. Touch pass, in close Bowman. Missed the bank shot. Van can't get it. Raiders keep it. Sure, they'll try that play again. Chris Bowman, one of 3 seniors that start for Coach Williams. Give and go back to him. And there was a violation. It might have bounced on the end line. Nevertheless, one of the few mistakes that the Raiders have made this afternoon. Meadows. Valley. Nice dribble, got him away for a moment. We're 3 minutes deep into the second half, and Daniels picks his pocket. Layup, block, and a foul on Valley. Yeah, Christian tried. But the Raiders they just got too much firepower. You can tell the inexperience of Van, the fact that they're a very small school, less than 100 enrolled. And as their coach said, we're a work in progress. Foul shot missing by Daniels. He'll get another chance. So he's 4 out of 5 foul shooting. Looking for his 19th point, Liam Daniels. And he missed them both. Ball on the floor. Like a ping pong ball. No, Bowman just took it away from him. Chris Bowman makes the giant Euro step, misses the easy one. Tip no. And Van comes out with it. Johnner stops. 3-point. Meadows misses. Out of bounds to Liberty. Well, the Van Bulldogs had it their way for one of the few times this afternoon and couldn't get it to go. 4-2 here. We're about midway through the third quarter. Van, well, they're just learning as they go. Raiders scored the first 20 points of the ball game in the first quarter. Then they scored the first 12 points of the second quarter. And here they had an open pass for a moment, and there they get it anyway. Riley Marty in the right place at the right time. He's got 13. Kessinger muscles his way up, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Dalton Kessinger, senior center for the Van Bulldogs. They just have not had a chance to do much offensively today. Kessinger missed it. And that kind of day for them. Substitutes coming in. Aaron Meadows wearing number 3 on his black shirt for Van. Daniels will get a rest. And Landon Lusk comes in for him. Missed both free throws. Lusk has it. To the corner. 3 ball, that's not close. Well, as Meadows rushes down, he is fouled. Raiders will substitute in a minute. Inbounds play. The Bulldogs of Van. Meadows throws it out deep. Lusk is going to get it all by himself for the lay-in. Landon Lusk, 4 from the floor. 8-2 advantage. Liberty. Valley lobs it in closer. They double team. And Lusk forces a held ball. Aaron Meadows, just a sophomore, got taken to school right there. He just had no help. Possession arrow pointed toward Van. They will get it inbounds, and it's intercepted. Here's Marty. Layup. Oh, he tried for the dunk. Workman will move in for the lay-in. And he missed it. Ouch. If you're a coach, you're not happy. Yeah, Meadows again couldn't get it to go. Pass break the other way, and Valley intercepts. So the Bulldogs are still hustling. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Valley puts it up. It rolls off. He'll get 2 shots. Christian Valley, the shooting guard, just a junior for the Van High School Bulldogs. He scored a field goal for his 2 points work this afternoon. And that's his number. And that one will not go down. So Van, see if they can score from the charity stripe. Looking for their third point of the half. Nope. One for a lay-in. There it is. Parker Hodges in the scoring column for the first time, the 5'5" freshman. He broke to the basket at the right time. That's the way you're coached. 10-2, Raiders. Workman on Valley. 2.5 left in the third quarter. From back of the foul line, Meadows can't get it. Lusk will bring it up. Weaves through traffic. Behind him for a 3, and that's good. Parker Hodges lets fly from downtown. 13-2. Just about 2 minutes to play in the third period. Raiders have got it all going their way. Well, they call the foul on 3-2 black. That's Dalton Kessinger. But we're going the other way. All right. Raiders get the ball. Now we're set. Van in a 2-3 zone. Wow, there's another 3 by Hodges. He got around to pick and rattle that one in. 16-2. Wow, you got a guy like Hodges off the bench, and there's a 3 ball for number 3, Aaron Meadows. Underneath Workman. Got it. 8 for Jackson Workman. 13-point advantage as we come to the 1 minute mark very soon of this third period. We play them by quarters. Almost stolen that time by the hustling Riley Marty. This is our third game we've done today. Mount View and Summers played the first game. Summers won that game, all 4 quarters. 70-49 was the final composite score. Here's Kessinger. Waits for the guards. Meadows. Valley. Rims out from 3. Raiders on the move. Fast break. Lusk lays it up and in. Lusk with 6 off the bench. Bryson Fox wearing 22. He's guarding there in the white. He'll be on a fast break. Here's a 3-on-2. Whoops. Charging foul, and that's a good call. That was Caleb Lambert, who had just come into the ball game, and he put his shoulder down and steamrollered the defender. So Lambert in there briefly and gets written up for the first time. 15-point advantage. Liberty. Van with it. Well, they're trying to get somebody loose. They're going to have to try a 3. Meadows from downtown, no. Workman rebounds, 3 seconds left. Not sure they know. From half court at the buzzer, just missed. A little bit short for Hodges, but it's, again, a Liberty quarter. Raiders 20, Van 5. That's the end of 3. We'll be back with our last quarter after a 1-minute break on video production.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Just talking to one of the referees about the Woodrow Wilson game against Nitro, and he said, I think Woodrow won every quarter. They look good. Ronnie Kidd told me he was going to have a good team this year. He had several starters returning, although one of them did not play today. The Hawthorne kid was not there. But nevertheless, Beckley basketball looks to be on the rise big time. And we'll have a lot of those games on video productions, along with Shady Spring. Talk about 2 great basketball programs. And the Raiders here are looking really, really good. You're going to be hearing from them. Raiders, outside jumper, and that's a 2-ball good. So give Caleb Lambert his first basket of the afternoon. Check me there. You're going to call that a 3. My bad. Steal by Lusk. Going in for the layup, and it's blocked. From behind, Johnner came out of nowhere and blocked it. Van gets the ball. Mark Meadows is directing his team. Gets around a pick from Aaron Meadows. Kessinger asks for his teammates to move around. Valley. Opening minute of the last quarter. Well, he thought he had a layup try, and Meadows didn't get it. Lusk did. Workman. 3-ball airborne. That's short. Lusk leans in to get it. Winds up for an easy 2 for Daniels. Daniels is having quite an afternoon. It's 5-0 Liberty. They've won the first 3 quarters handily. The composite score is 63-10, if you're keeping track. Now it's 68-10, counting the 5 points in this quarter. A misfire there, and here come the Raiders. One-on-one layup. Oh, using the hoop to shield from the defender, and Daniels followed up his miss. Liam Daniels, right around 20 points. We'll give you the exact total when we get a chance. Working alone today, and appreciate all the help from Faith. Faith Alexander is our director here. There's a lay-in, and that's going to count for Kessinger. Kessinger's first points. 7-2. It's only the 5th basket of the afternoon for Van. Workman. 3-ball airborne. Daniels short. And it's going to go out of bounds right over here. Van Bulldogs get it. Yeah, all 5 Raiders starters got in the scorebook right away, and then Lambert, Lusk, and Hodges have added to the total off the bench. the Van Bulldogs. From Boone County, Meadows is fouled as he tries for the lay-in. So Mark Meadows, the junior point guard, will get 2 shots at the line to the right. Or will he? Nope. My bad. They will say he was fouled before he started his drive. Johnner from back of the foul line. It's good. Mason Johnner with his second field goal of the day. 7-4. Bulldogs are keeping it close. From the corner, Workman. Too strong. Out of bounds to Van. Referees are talking it over, and it will indeed go to the Bulldogs. Yeah, I would say the Liberty Raiders are going to be a force to be reckoned with in AA basketball this year. Here's Valley. Gets around the defender. Puts up a little pump shot in the lane. No. And a little bear hug that time. Aaron Meadows just gave him a hug for the season. And Hodges said, well, I think that's a foul. The referees agree. Here we go. Bryson Fox winds up with the basketball, wearing 22. In the middle, Daniels. No look past Daniels to Workman. Workman didn't expect it, and it's out of bounds. 3-point lead, Liberty. Van Bulldogs with a chance to tie it up here. We've not been able to say that much today. Because Liberty scored the first 20 points of the first quarter. They scored the first 12 points of the second quarter. And they have just been extremely dominant. Valley stops and pops. A little bit too much muscle on that one. Liberty gets it midway through the last quarter of play here at the auxiliary gym at Shady Spring High School. Again, we thank Ronnie Olson, the athletic director here at Shady and the head basketball coach for the boys team. He is just a pleasure to work with. Does a great job. And, of course, Sam Hall is our tournament director. There's going to be a foul on Van. That's Valley, his second, at least. I think I've missed a few fouls here and there, but it's all relative, right? Here we go. Bryson Fox to Daniels. Daniels stops, shoots, scores. Daniels again. That's 24 points for Liam Daniels for Liberty, unofficially. Whoops, bad pass. Out of bounds, Liberty. The Raider defense comes through again. They have been something. Fox has it. Against the 2-3 zone, Liberty spreads the floor. Fox fires a 3. Rims out. Van with it. Lust tries for the steal. These kids are playing hard, both teams. We told you about the first game. Nicholas County defeated Webster County 77-38. The second game, Summers County defeated Mount View 70-49. And this one's going to be a blowout win for Liberty. 3-point shot is an air ball. And it will belong to the Raiders. Fast break, 2-on-2, lay in good. Lusk. Landon Lusk, who scored 8 points off the bench for Liberty. Less than 3 minutes to go. 7-point lead now. Van will just try to run their offense. They have not been able to get much done today. Raiders have gone back to man-to-man. Turnaround shot, that's an air ball. Tipped up and in by Kessinger. Check me. That Boston leg just into the lineup. I do believe. No, I was right the first time. 3 ball missing. Workman back to Daniels, lays it up and in. Daniels 26 points. 2 minutes to go. Substitutions. Raiders have Jay Akert in there wearing 24. And Daniels. Jake Henderson wearing 32 in there. Lusk is number 5. Meantime, Van working with it. And a foul's going to be called. Bryson Fox is the 5th member of that Raider lineup. 7-point lead, Liberty. Substitution time. Into the ball game is Logan Ellis, 5'8", 200-pound sophomore, wearing 42. Kessinger stops, double-teamed, and is fouled. Kate Price is back into the Van lineup, wearing 20. There's a wild shot put up by Kessinger. Raiders on the attack. To the wing. That's a little bit too strong. Van gets it. Jason Redden ready to hand that ball off to one of the players. He's been working all 3 of these games, done a good job today. Just won an award as an outstanding deputy sheriff here in Raleigh County, Jason Redden. Congrats to him. Almost stolen. Valley having trouble. Valley still can't pick it up. Here's Lusk going down one-on-one. He's fouled. He'll get 2. Landon Lusk. He's just playing like his pants are on fire. I mean, he is just really going after it. He's already scored 8 points from the floor, and he's 0 for 3 foul shooting. So see if we can get into double figures. Substitutions for the visitors from Boone County. Dylan Harrison wears 35 into the ball game. Freshman. Here's Lusk hitting. Well, let's see if we can get his 10th point. Boston Leg is into the ball game, wearing 22 for Van. And 55 is Wesley Roberts in there, wearing 55. Said that twice. Got it. So Lusk has 10 points. (15-6) lead as we approach a minute to go in this ball game. Knocked out of bounds. Earl Davis couldn't get it to go. Bryson Fox will throw it in. Lusk gets it. Spreading the floor, trying to make that zone a little bit less effective. Give and go, lay in, yes. Jake Henderson on the lay-in for the Liberty Raiders. 35 seconds left in the ball game. An 11-point lead. Tipped away, goes to the corner. Liberty's got it. They stepped on the end line. So Liberty's going to win all 4 of these quarters. They will, I think, play a JV portion. We will not be airing that. Here's Lusk, 2-on-3. Lusk goes all the way in and gets the lay-in. 12 for Mr. Lusk. 13-point lead. 12 seconds left. And again, there's a mistake. Here comes the lay-in. There you go. There's it. That's the ball game as Logan Ellis gets the last bucket. 21-6 is the final score of the fourth quarter. So Liberty wins all 4 quarters, and they win the ball game 84-16. We'll be back with a recap of the individual scoring after we take a timeout on Video Productions.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
And we're back courtside at Shady Spring High School on Video Productions. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien. As we recap this, our 3rd game, even though they're going to play another quarter, we're not allowed to broadcast that on Video Productions. So the final score here, Liberty wins the first quarter 29-2. They win the second quarter 14-3. Liberty wins the third quarter 20-5. And the fourth quarter goes to the Raiders 21-6. Let's give you the individual unofficial scoring for the Liberty Raiders. They were led by Liam Daniels with 26 points today, 26 for him. Riley Marty chipped in with 13 points. Jackson Workman had 8. Chris Bowman with 5. Jaden Akert had 3 points. And then off the bench, Landon Lusk scored 12 points. Caleb Lambert had 2. Parker Hodges had 8 points. Jake Henderson with 2. Jay Akert had 2. Logan Ellis had 2 points. For the Van Bulldogs, they only had 6 field goals all afternoon. Dalton Kessinger scored 4 points. Christian Valley had 2. Aaron Meadows had 5 points. And Mason Johnner had 5 points. So, the Liberty Raiders win big in this ball game. Our 3rd game of 3 that we're doing today in this gym on Video Productions. Our thanks to Faith Alexander. She has taken care of our directing today. I'm Bill O'Brien. We thank you for tuning in. We'll have more basketball throughout the winter on Video Productions. Have a copacetic week.